Looking forward to racing in the Eastern Cape on Tuesday and catching up with Alan Greeff ahead of the time to hear a little bit more about the Halo Stables runners. They'll get underway in race 2 with the 3 runners, and Chili Bomb will be having his peak run from a neat draw on his favoured surface. I'm sure we can expect some improvement from him. He'll be joined by Coral Creek, who'll enjoy being up to the mile, and Winter Emeralds. He's had excuses for both of his last 2 runs, and he can get a lot closer.
Morning, Nadine. Yeah, I think you're spot on. Chili Bomb back on his favourite surface, good draw. Coral Creek having his second run up in distance, maybe a bit better. And then Winter Emerald definitely had excuses in his last 2, and I think a big improvement should come out of him. So competitive field, but I think the 3 horses, Chili Bomb, Winter Emerald, would be the choice. Coral Creek still having his second run after a rest, and would look to see some more improvement out of him again.
Another 3 runners as we move to race 3. Baya Moy, well, she's not put a foot wrong in her very short 2-run career. She's won both of them. She'll be joined by Whatever Next. And Travel Master, always about the action. He can find the frame.
Yeah, competitive field once again. Baya Moy has drawn 1, and she's 2 from 2, both on the poly, and she's got a high rating for a filly that's only won 2 races at 90, so she's taking on the boys in the middle stakes, and I think she's surprised us by doing what she's done, and she's holding her form. I think she'll be there again. Whatever Next, he loves the poly, and is coming down in the ratings. Could run a place. And Travel Master, I think, ran a really good race last time and just found 1 too good for him. He's an honest horse.
2 runners as we move to race 4. We're in the box of Dubai Hills, and he'll be stepping out in race 4. Now, he actually really held his own against PE's top sprinters in the first leg of the East Cape Poly Challenge last time out. Joining him will be Kings Again, and she also stepped her game up in her last start, where taking on Stronger, she ran well, and she really has enjoyed taking to the poly surface.
Yeah, Dubai Hills, he's getting 62, but he's an honest soldier, and ever since we brought him back to the sprints, he's been really competitive. 1,000 metres, depending on which way the wind blows, will suit him. Headwind would suit him a little bit better than the tailwind, but don't leave him out. He's run against a lot stronger. Kings Again stepped up a game when running a credible 3rd last time, running on really strongly this time, drawn well, and you can't discount her, that's for sure.
Another 2 runners moving to race 5. Fire Alarm. She hasn't gotten as close of recent, but it's the right field to be able to get a little bit closer over her favoured track and trip. Augusta Rossa, she had excuses for her last. She was also taking on Stronger, and I think we can expect good improvement from her.
Yeah, Fire Alarm's been a little bit disappointing. She's a filly that I thought would do better, and just hasn't found her footing really, to be honest, since her win, and back down to a 1400. She's always competitive till about 200, so hopefully the cut in distance will suit her a little bit better. I'd like to see her run a good race because she showed she can. Augusta Rosso, well, she's popping out now again, and this will be her first run as a 3-year-old in this season. I'm most probably going to add blinkers, so keep an eye on that. She shows nice work, and just a little bit hesitant, so I think I might just try the blinkers. I'll make a decision this morning.
3 runners moving on to race 6, and here we will see all our First Wish, Arabian Red and Exquisite.
Yeah, First Wish maybe a bit on the sharp side, drawn well, but she does prefer a little bit more ground, so we'll see how we go there. Exquisite, I thought, ran a nice race first time out here in the Eastern Cape, and I think we can expect him more improvement. Arabian Red, well, she seldom knows how to run a bad race, and definitely can be competitive once again.
And the yard finished with Olive Oil in race 8. Now, she was such a well-deserved maiden winner last time out. And Alan, I'm really looking forward to seeing her trying a bit further on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think she's a filly that's always wanted a bit more ground, She has one eye, and she's just had to learn about racing, and she's taken a while to get that right. Not that she's naughty or run badly. She just needed to get some confidence, and she, like you say, she won well. But she's always been a filly that I think wants more ground, and she's stepping up now, and hopefully she can hold her form. She's definitely a horse that will win more than just one race.
Beautiful, athletic filly, and I know post-maiden runs are always questions that have to be answered. Even good horses step up on post-maiden runs, but I do think whatever the case, keep her in your thoughts. I think she's going to run a great race.